How to live healthy. Hi, I'm Dr. Mana, acupuncture specialist. I study different branches of science. I'm going to tell you how to live healthy. If you want to live healthy, first of all, you should know about your own health and disease condition. I have my own diagnosis technique, which helps to detect every detail about the health and disease condition of each organ and part of the body. The most necessary thing to live healthy is first to know how you are, how healthy you are, what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, what are your diseases, and moreover, where these problems and disease are coming from. After doing this diagnosis and checkup, we will be having lots of information about the health and disease condition of each part of the body: head, brain, heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, everything we'll be knowing about it. Then we will start the treatment based on our diagnosis. I use the pulse or nadi for diagnosis, and I have my own special diagnosis technique, which is called mono image pulse diagnosis, and I divided it into 7 levels that for most of the people I suggest them at least to do level 3 or 4. These divisions are based on how much time I should spend for that checkup and what are the informations I'm going to get. For those who are having very serious problems or there is a disease which is running through the family, for them we prefer to do the level 6, and for those who are having a very big and special problem, we will do level 7 of the diagnosis. It's going to be done only by using the pulse, and it will take time. No need of any other checkup, any blood report, This diagnosis is very strong, more than 80% stronger than any strong and best diagnosis technique which we are having. Even for genetic conditions, which I'm geneticist also, I prefer to use the pulse than the other genetic test. It means that totally you don't need to do any other checkup. This pulse diagnosis will be enough. And also, once you do it, that is enough for always you can use it till end of your life. The data which you are getting will be from that moment till the date of expiry of the body. And also we can detect the life and the dead time of each organ, and we can calculate the dead time of the person, which helps a lot, especially for the one who are old and they are thinking it is their time, and we can understand how much more time they have and what type of death they are going to face. We will understand the diseases which in that moment are present in the body, and also the diseases which are going to be there and the person is going to face it if it is left without treatment. Also, we will understand from where these diseases came. We will do this diagnosis right from the birth at any time. After diagnosis, we'll start the treatment. One of the very effective treatment and very powerful treatment, if the treatment which we are going to do it in 4 or 5 steps. First, we remove all the diseases which are there, and then we are going to catch and find what are other problems which are existing and they are hidden there. We will find them, we'll catch them and remove those stuff also, those problems, those disease, whether it is genetic disease or any other disease. After that, we will start making some new cells, which I can call them super stem cell. These cells are new cells which are going to be made in the same organs or parts which are treating, and they are not having the disease which previous cells had. Plus, they are going to be more stronger than previous cells against any diseases, especially those diseases which were there previously in that organ or tissue. We can do the treatment for each organ, including even brain and nervous system, central nervous system, which is quite very effective to remove the problems even from that organ. However, we suggest the people start the treatment as early as possible if they are a child or as young as they are. For those problems which we need to work locally, like on the bones, on the skin, on the muscle, we will be having different type of treatments which will help those cells which are required to make those tissues be made newly and freshly and strongly. Like when we are working on the spines, we are making bone cells, we are making cartilage cells, and these are all going to help to solve the issues which were in any part of body, like in a spine or anywhere else. There is absolutely no side effect. Treatment will suit anyone, those who are sick, those who are not knowing about their health and they are maybe sick and not yet understanding about that. For children, for adults, for those who are going to get married and they have planned to get kids, it helps them a lot. First, that are to be healthy, and second, give them a chance to get the most healthy baby which is possible if they decide to get a child. Usually, they don't need to repeat the treatment. Only in some cases, especially old cases or very special cases, they need for some repetition. Not all the treatment again from beginning, but some of the treatments they may need to repeat it. As you understood so far about what I said, first I do the diagnosis, which is complete diagnosis. Just a person need to come and I'm going to do an entire diagnosis myself. And then I will start the treatment for any health condition which is there. It is heart issue, it is liver issue, it is even cancer, autoimmune, or any other problem which are there, we can treat with acupuncture. That definitely will help a lot for that person. First of all, everything is going to be done perfectly, and the patient is going to get lots of knowledge about his health or her health, and treatment is going to be one of the most powerful treatment which is available. Time is going to be saved. You don't need to be worried traveling this side, that side, and spending time seeing different specialists, doing different checkups, because all the checkup is going to be done, and very excellent checkup, which you cannot get this type of information with any other system. The treatment is going to be very powerful and very effective. You can go for your work, you can go home and come for the treatment daily or based on the free time, and you can get the treatment. That is not a very difficult treatment which you need to spend lots of time. Just you need to be present there, get the treatment. You will rest for 1 hour, 2 hours, and you will go back home. The treatment cost is not that high. In fact, it's very reasonable fees, and it suits for both rich and poor people, because first at all you are doing the checkup which you don't need any other checkup till end of your life, and the treatment which is going to be very good and very effective, which even for those people who may be from poor background will be more suitable, as it gives them a healthy life and helps them to be on their feet and work their life instead of facing some diseases later, or suffer, or they lose their life and the family suffer. What we do is truly treatment and helping you to go towards health. It is not like many other medical system which they look at you as a patient and they need to do something which you feel you get well, but most often, as you know, you will be patient forever for them, and you are going to face many other problems as well. We don't look at our treatment as a business. We are looking as it is a treatment way and work which we are doing. Obviously, for the service which we are giving, for the checkup and for the treatment, we have to charge, or else we cannot keep the place and run that. But absolutely, we don't look at a person as a customer who we have to do something that they should be our patient forever and come and we just pull the money again and again for different things. If now we are giving them some treatment, then later you have to pay more. As you are seeing in many other medical systems, you are getting some medicines and later you're going to do surgery and later you're going to be on the bedridden, and it will be too much pain for you and suffer most often. However, in many other medical systems, not only the person is not going to be looked as a human being, is going to be just look at a bank or money source, and it's very necessary to remain money source. I had classes for doctors with different specialists from different medical systems, which at the end all of them were telling me one word, and that was that is fine that you are giving treatment and we can use this treatment and they can get well, but we don't want our patient within few days get well and go. When they come, we are looking at them as a patient which is going to come till end of her life. For example, for those who are having psychological issue, or they are having neurological issue and many other issues, they will be counted as a lifelong customer for them, and they don't want to lose them. But as I know, the nature itself is affecting too much on health and is doing its own effect on our system and our genetics, and how much also we help for the people to get help, but yet nature is more stronger than us and is doing its way. If we don't walk and work towards our health, definitely we will fail. That's why it's very necessary that we look at our health, let it become healthy. Even our kids, don't ignore them and don't wait till the problem become big and suddenly we face a big shock, suddenly we face the very big disease which has come to us, like a heart attack, like a stroke, like a asthma and many other things. Anytime you do the diagnosis, you can understand everything till the time you are going to be on the earth, and that will be enough. You are going to know your weakness, you are going to know your disease, you are going to know your strength. And once you do the treatment, And that, as I said, you don't need to repeat it again for most of the people. You're going to have a quite healthy life.